recording of a Trump phone call to a top Georgia state official. What can you tell us?
That's right, Wolf. Obviously, we're all familiar at this point with the call the former president made to the Georgia Secretary of State, but there was another call that he made to a chief investigator in that office. This was just before Christmas last year, where he's essentially pushing her to find problems with the votes. He's insisting that he won and saying that she will be praised if she just finds the right answer in all of this. Here's a snippet of this call, the audio of which was obtained by the Wall Street Journal.
You know, something happened there. I mean, something bad happened, and I hope you're doing that job, because if you, I hope you're going back 2 years as opposed to just checking, one against the other, because that would just be sort of a signature check that didn't mean anything. But if you go back 2 years, and if you can get to Fulton, you're going to find things that are going to be unbelievable. The dishonesty that we've heard from them.
Right.
Just good sources, really
right.
Good sources. But Fulton is the mother lode, as the expression goes, Fulton County.
Right.
And,
well, Mr. President.
I don't want to say,
Right. I appreciate your comments, and I can assure you that our team and the GBI, that we're only interested
right.
in the truth and finding finding the information that's based on the facts.
Now, Trump goes on to say that if Frances Watson just finds the right answer in all of this that's going on in Georgia, that she will be praised. And, Wolf, we should note, of course, that this call is part of the investigation that the Georgia Secretary of State's office is currently conducting into Trump's attempts to meddle in the election, as well as the Fulton County District Attorney's investigation.
I understand Trump also mentions, January 6th, is that right?
He does. You get a sense from this call that even there in the run-up to Christmas, this January 6th date is on his mind. Here's what he has to say about that in the call.
Do you think they'll be working after Christmas and keep it going fast? Because, we have that date of the 6th, which is a very important date.
Right, right. I know you've got that coming up, and I can assure you that I'm going to be working, and we're going to be working, and it's
good.
Now, of course, we now know what did happen on January 6th, the riot that stormed the Capitol. And, Wolf, we should say that we reached out to a spokesman for the former president. He did not respond. The Georgia Secretary of State's office says what this call shows is the same thing they were saying at the time, that they would investigate any possible allegations of fraud. They would stick to the law. They're saying that's how they reached their accurate vote tally, which, of course, showed President Trump losing the state of Georgia.
Yeah, all the top Republican leaders of Georgia said the election